Hi, everyone. Super Bowl champ Vernon Davis here from Legal Help Center. If you've been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, listen up, because we have legal professionals standing by right now to answer your questions for free. You can find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth.
Thanks, Vernon. You heard it, folks. If you've been injured, call and find out how much you qualify for. Call 800-497-4410. Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states.
Welcome to Medicare Moments with your host, the one and only, the lovely Toni King. Hi, Toni King.
The little Miss Medicare who's I'm fixing to get there. I'm going to be Medicare and a half pretty soon.
Medicare and a half. Yeah.
Medicare and a half. Yeah, well, we're getting up there. But I don't feel like I'm getting there. You know, you're only as young as you feel, and people can't keep up with me as it is.
The question, Toni, is this. Does enrolling in COBRA protect you from Medicare penalties? And here it goes. It goes like this. Dear Toni, I retired last June when I turned 66 from my employer of 20 years. I enrolled in COBRA, which began July 1, instead of enrolling in Medicare, because I was told that COBRA protected me from the Medicare penalty for 18 months. My sister informed me about Medicare's Special Enrollment Period in the Medicare and You Handbook, which explained enrolling in Medicare Parts A and or B when leaving your employer with health benefits. The article stated that there is only an 8-month period that one can enroll in Medicare when leaving your employer. My concern is that I may have missed my time to enroll in Medicare without receiving a penalty or not being able to enroll at all. I read your weekly Medicare article and now I need Miss Medicare to help me. Toni, please explain what I need to do to be enrolled in Medicare the correct way. Looking forward to what you have to say, as I am too, by the way. Robert from Tampa, Florida. Toni, what do you have to say to Robert?
Well, all I can say is that Robert is just walking a tightrope because he is almost at his 8-month window. He's got 2.5 weeks before the end of February. He got on his company insurance. He got on the COBRA in July, and Medicare gives you an 8-month window. He should have got Part B when he got on COBRA, but he didn't. So he's got an 8-month window that's going to end February the 28th. Well, that's in 2 weeks. So he needs to take the form that we always talk about, the CMS L564, and go to his employer, get him to sign it. I hope he has Part A. If not, he'll have to sign up for Part A so he has a Medicare number. And then he's got to take that Medicare number and write it on his CMS 40B and take both those forms to the Social Security office and get them there by February the 28th, which is in 2 weeks.
The way you're talking, though, you're saying that he needs to personally go to the Social Security office with all of his, quote, ducks in a row.
That's right. He's got to get the form. He's got to get it signed by his employer. But does he have Part A? That's the part I don't know. If he does not have Part A yet, he has to sign up for Part A by going online so he can get a number. It takes him about a week to do it. So his time is ticking. And this gentleman is literally coming in my office tomorrow for this appointment.
Our time is ticking too. You're listening to Medicare Moments with your host, Toni King. My name is Jim. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back right after this important announcement. Don't go away.
Caring for someone with dementia is one of the toughest journeys, but you don't have to do it alone. I'm Allison Schreier, and my experience caring for my husband inspired me to create Zinnia, a therapeutic streaming service designed to support people living with dementia and reduce caregiver stress. Zinnia offers research-backed videos intentionally created for people with dementia, engaging, calming, and easy to follow. Whether you need to ease agitation, create moments of joy, or make daily routines smoother, Zinnia is here to help. Family and professional caregivers use our content to turn challenges into opportunities for connection. Accessible by subscription on mobile devices and connected TVs, Zinnia is simple to use whenever you need it. Because when caregiving feels easier, life feels better. Go to zinniatv.com and sign up for a free trial today. Use the code RESOURCE for 15% off an annual Zinnia subscription.
Medicare Moments is the podcast. Toni King is our all-knowing, informative host. Toni is Miss Medicare. She brings a whole bunch of years of experience in the Medicare space to us. And Toni, we're talking today about COBRA and protecting you from Medicare penalties. Do you find this happens a lot with people? They're on COBRA, that maybe it's a part of the process of leaving their employer, and they don't really give Medicare a second thought until it could be also too late at that time?
That's right. I have this happen all the time, and people just don't realize that you've got the 8-month window because they get the letter from COBRA and they find out they have an 18-month window. They can be on COBRA for 18 months. They don't want to have to pay for their Part B. They don't realize that once they get off it, they're past that 8-month special enrollment period window, and that penalty will go all the way back to the day their Part A started. So they've got some serious issues. I mean, people just need to take the time. When you leave your company insurance, get on Medicare, get Part A and Part B ASAP as soon as possible. But Robert's got a second enrollment time because right now we're in what's called Medicare's General Enrollment Period, which is from January 1st through March 31st and is for people that never enrolled in Medicare. So if he can't do it in February, he can enroll in his General Enrollment Period in March with his Medicare starting March 1st, but his penalty will go all the way back to the day that he turned 65 or the day that his Part A start. So I'll let you know how this appointment goes when I talk to him tomorrow when he comes in the office. Okay? This is serious stuff.
It sounds serious, and we want to get him heading in the best direction and the most cost-effective direction that he possibly can. Robert from Tampa, Florida. Toni really appreciates when you write her, when she hears from you, and you can always email her. Her email address is info@tonisays.com. That's info@tonisays.com. And also, you can call her number 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 832-519-8664, 832-519-8664. And her website's always there to help you. Toni, you have a lot of great resources on tonisays.com, right?
I've got over 500 articles, so we ought to have one of your problems somewhere in our articles. But one thing that people need to realize is you don't want to wait too long to enroll. I mean, that's just it. You've got to get it done. Don't wait. That's important, not to wait.
Don't put off to tomorrow what you can do today.
That's right.
Well, thank you for joining us for this edition of Medicare Moments. Toni, I throw it back to you.
Okay, well, I will see you later, Jim. Let's just see. The rest of the year is coming. So, we don't know what all the changes are going to be for Medicare, but it's popping up every day, isn't it?
Hi, I'm Toni King, host of Medicare Moments podcast. Join me every Wednesday as I share tips, strategies, and little-known facts I've learned over the past 20-plus years. I put Medicare into people terms, and I want to help you personalize your Medicare, because with Medicare, it's what you don't know that will hurt you. Medicare Moments is available now anywhere you listen to podcasts.